Hi! If you're just starting to understand binary options, know this: at the beginning, most beginners make the same mistakes. This leads to them losing money instead of earning, draining their deposits, and becoming disillusioned with trading. But you can avoid these mistakes. In this video, I will go over the 5 most common mistakes that hinder earning potential and provide specific solutions on how to avoid them. So make sure to watch carefully until the end, because this information will save you money and time. But first, we will open a few good positions. Let's go! We start working with the currency pair of the British pound and the Japanese yen. Let's immediately note the support and resistance levels. The price has already found a resistance level at a round number. This is a very strong level, but we won't be trading from it. Instead, we'll be looking to trade down. Also, what's right below? There's a big cascade of lows that the price will clearly break through. Let's mark them for clarity. And now we see that the price is getting a bit closer to the level and it's about to break through. So we are moving to the pocket option terminal and we will open a position to sell. The currency pair is selected and the position size is $500. And we are opening a position to sell. The first mistake many traders make is trading without a strategy. What a beginner thinks is, I'll just guess where the price will go and make some money. But the reality is that trading is not a game of chance. If you open trades randomly, without understanding the market, you're just playing a gambling game. As an example, imagine you sat down to play poker without knowing the rules. They deal you the cards, but you don't understand their value and just place bets randomly. The chance of winning is minimal. The same goes for binary options. If you don't use a strategy, you'll lose in the long run. How can you fix this? Learn at least 1 or 2 strategies and test them out. The first one is a trend strategy, where you follow the direction of the market and open a position in the direction the market is moving. The second one is trading from levels. Look for important price zones, where the price might reverse or correct. And of course, candlestick analysis. Find reversal and continuation patterns for greater confidence in your work. And remember, don't open a trade if you don't understand its meaning. Don't mix strategies that you don't understand. Choose one, test it for a week, and only then make changes. Trading is a system. If you don't use a system, you're just losing money. Success in trading is not luck, but knowledge and the right actions. I'll help you figure it out. Subscribe to my Telegram channel, where I share working strategies and trade analyses. And to make it easier for you to get started, I have a free gift for you. Just send me a message. Subscribe to YouTube, like the video, and take the first step towards financial freedom. All the links are in the description. Meanwhile, our currency pair, the British pound and Japanese yen, is actively falling and our position is closing with a profit. Let's go back to the TradingView terminal and see what has happened during this time. And we can immediately see how the price has updated the previous 2 lows and is already approaching the round number again. We immediately mark it. Moreover, the RCI indicator is already in the oversold zone. And that means the market could reverse at any moment. As we know, a round number is always a cluster of orders, and it's unclear how the market will behave. So, we will set aside this currency pair and trade another one. Our next currency pair is the Australian dollar and the US dollar. Here we can see a good price drop and a price level. In this case, the price level is again at a round number, and this is also very important. We already have 4 touches at the level and 2 more touches that didn't quite reach the level. But it's not a big deal. The market is volatile and sometimes it just doesn't reach the level we need. We mark the resistance level and the trend line. It is obvious that the price is going down and we will open a short position. There may be some adjustments, but if anything happens, we will work them out too. Let's go to the trading terminal and open a short position. The second mistake many traders make is complete ignorance. Risk management. As a beginner thinks, if I double the amount after losing, I will win back. The reality is that this is how they get wiped out. 99% of deposits but without risk control, you either lose everything in a few trades or you enter a series of losses that wipes out your account. You have $1,000 in your account and you decide to bet $100 on each trade. You'll lose. The first trade you have $900 left. You bet $100 again, now you have $800 left. You keep hoping to get your money back, but now you have $700, $600, $500 and so on. After a few trades you won't have anything left. How can we fix this? Don't risk more than 2% of your deposit on a single trade. If you have $1,000, your trade should be a maximum of $20. Use the rule of 3 losses. If you have 3 losing trades in a row, stop and take a break. Don't increase your bet after a loss. This is the most common trap that causes traders to lose everything. Binary options are not about guessing and getting rich, it's about capital management and discipline. The third mistake is letting emotions take over instead of using calculations. What does a beginner think? I just lost $200, I need to get it back quickly. But the reality is that emotions are the trader's biggest enemy. When you're angry, in a hurry, or making mistakes, you stop thinking logically. For example, you opened a trade for $100 and the market unexpectedly went the other way. You lost. Emotions are taking over you. How is that possible? I had to retrieve that $100. You're already betting $200 and losing it again. You increase your bet to $500 and the result is the same. And in the end, you have an empty account. How do I fix this? Trade only when you're calm. If you feel anger or greed, stop. Limit the number of trades. 10-20 trades a day is enough. Follow a clear plan. Never bet more than what was planned. A professional trader is someone who controls themselves, not just someone who presses buttons. In the meantime, our position on the Australian dollar and the US dollar is closing positively. The market has moved to new lows, just as I expected. Let's go back to the TradingView terminal and see what has changed here. What has changed is that we broke through the local level and still hit a round number. And on the British pound and the Japanese yen, the price is going through a correction. It's very good that we didn't open a position there. Let's go back to the Australian dollars. The US dollar, and let's wait a bit. We can see that the price is in a small range near the level. This is a good signal that the price is about to break out. The volumes are small but quite stable. So, let's switch to the trading terminal and of course open a short position with a volume of $500. Every day you're either getting closer to your dream or staying in the same place if you want to earn and grow. Subscribe to my Telegram channel where I share knowledge that really works. To make it easier for you to get started, message me directly and receive a free gift. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video and start taking action today. All the links are in the description. The fourth mistake beginners make is ignoring news and analysis. How does a beginner usually think? What news and why do I need it? I'll just press the button. But the reality is that every day there are events in the market that can sharply change the price movement. As an example, let's say you opened a trade betting on the euro to rise. In a minute, news comes out about an interest rate hike in the US and the dollar is strengthening sharply. The price is falling and you're losing money. How do you fix this? First of all, check the economic calendar before trading. Secondly, don't trade during the release of important news and learn to understand how news affects the market. Information is money. If you ignore the news, you're trading blindly. The fifth and most serious mistake beginners make is expecting quick money. How does a beginner think? I'll start with $50 and in a week I'll have 5,000. But the reality is that's not how it works. Trading is not a magic money button. It's a skill that requires learning and practice. For example, you invested $100 and think that in a month you'll have $1,000. You start to take risks, make impulsive trades and lose everything. How do you fix this? Get ready for the long haul. Trading is a journey, not a lottery. Learn, test strategies, don't rush. Start with small amounts and gradually increase your deposit. Meanwhile, Australian dollars are closing positively. Let's switch to the British pound and the Japanese yen. Here we can see that the price didn't break out and there was no further movement down. This means that the trading situations on these currency pairs are exhausted. And we are moving on to a new currency pair, Euro-Canadian dollar. As we can see, we have here, it's a very good resistance level where the price has already hit multiple times. It's also worth noting the trend line, and we can additionally highlight the local support level to better understand this situation. And as we can see, the price right now could bounce off the resistance level and move down. Moreover, it's possible that there will be a spike and further decline. So we move to the trading terminal, selecting the currency pair Euro-Canadian dollar. Let's see how the price is rising nicely. We're switching to a 1-minute time frame to open a position near the level E because you can't see the level on a 5-second time frame. And at the moment of touching the level, we open a position for a decline. As you may have already understood, binary options are the best thing on the market. If you want to make money online, then binary options are one of the most accessible, quick and easy ways to get started. Why is that? Unlike the stock market, where you need thousands of dollars, or traditional trading, which requires complex calculations and deep knowledge, binary options are accessible to everyone. You can start with as little as $500 and gradually increase your capital. Secondly, it's quick profit. In the stock market, sometimes you have to wait weeks or months to see results. In binary options, you can earn in just a few minutes. I invested, analyzed, and got results. Everything is quick and transparent. Thirdly, it is a simple mechanic. There is no need to understand complex financial instruments here. Just 2 buttons, higher or lower. It all depends only on your analysis and discipline. And of course, this is complete control over risks. In traditional trading, you can potentially lose your entire deposit with one unfortunate trade. In binary options, you know in advance how much you can win and how much you can lose. This gives you predictability and the ability to significantly manage your finances. You choose the time, the assets, and the strategies yourself. Trade anytime and anywhere from your phone, laptop, or tablet. No more attachment to the office and the boss. There are no limits on salary, schedule, or growth opportunities here. Everything depends only on you. The more you study, analyze, and develop, the more you earn. Binary options are the best tool for those who want to quickly enter the world of finance and learn how to earn on price movements. Yes, there are risks here, but where aren't there? The main thing is to know the rules, manage your capital, and approach trading wisely. If you want to take control of your finances, gain freedom, and work only for yourself, then binary options are your chance. Our position closed with a profit of $380. We entered on a rebound from the level, but the level was still spiked and only then the price went down. We picked a really good entry point and that's why we closed positively. Let's take a look at other currency pairs that we traded. For example, the Australian dollar and the US dollar. He did spike through the round number, but a full breakout never happened. And the pound against the Japanese yen has indeed started to reverse. Many dream of big money, but only a few take steps to achieve it. You can become one of them. In my Telegram channel, I share strategies that will help you start making money. And I also have a free gift for everyone who sends me a direct message. Subscribe to YouTube, like the videos, and don't put off your success for later. All the links are in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.